Hey guys, welcome to Light Paves Way. I'm Shez. I hope that you're all doing well. So I'm going to get a message for you today, see what comes through. All my messages are timeless, so I trust that whenever you are guided to one of my videos, there'll be a message in there for you. There's no gender in tarot, as we all hold masculine and feminine energies. So flip the roles if need be. So let's see what comes through for you today. Higher power. Imagine in reverse. We've got chopwood underneath the deck. Some of you can't envision something. You're feeling stuck at the minute. There's something you need to clear up or get rid of. Whether this is a behaviour, something physical, a person, something you need to get rid of so you can connect to your higher power, whoever that is that you believe in. That's too many. Okay. Yeah, happy in the reverse. Yeah, you're feeling sad, you're feeling yeah, you're not happy at the minute. You really, there's something, yeah, if you see when it's in the upright, she's holding onto balloons because she's celebrating. There's something you need to release when it's in the reverse. There's something you need to release. You're just feeling sick. Sick? Oh. Some of you, this situation that you're in, it's making you feel unwell. Why? In reverse. Some of you are just, you're not questioning something. You're not questioning something. When it's in the upright, some of you are too trusting. You're too trusting. You're just going off what someone is telling you as, you know, as gospel, really. And this is making you feel stuck. Yeah, by the book. Yeah, there's something that you're being told. There's a behaviour you're expected to follow, a procedure or something. you're not questioning why. You're not questioning why you do these sort of things. You're not if you're being told something, you're not questioning, you know, you're just following. It's like tradition, and it's making you feel stuck. I'm getting this as like family tradition. You've got the grandma, you've got the mum, you've got the daughter. You know, it's generational. Some of you have been doing this sort of thing for so long, you can't imagine doing it another way, if that makes sense. The divine is speaking to you. The divine is sending you signs. They're sending you synchronicities. They're trying to connect to you. Some of you, this is religion. Some of you are following a religion. Now, do you know what? I'm not going to get into, you know, what's right and what's wrong here. But if you were very, very religious, then a lot of religions do not believe in tarot and divination. So even though you're not questioning your family, your church, there's still a little bit of doubt in your mind, because you wouldn't be sat here watching tarot if that wasn't the case. So there is doubt in your mind, but you're not asking the questions. Whatever it is, something is making you feel stuck. It is. And for some of you, this is religion. You know, your family have told you, you know, we believe in this. This is how we do things. But your life isn't moving forward. You don't feel happy within your faith, what it is. Some of you, the divine, God, whoever it is that you believe in, is asking you to imagine what you want your life to look like. How do you envision your life? Start asking questions. Open your mind. Be open, because at the moment you're just following the crowd. You're following tradition. What is it that you want in your life? What do you envision? Because something isn't working for you. It really isn't. Something is not working for you. Part of me is wanting to ask you, are you afraid of asking questions? Or are you afraid of what the answer may be? We have a lesson. I wanted to come out in the reverse. Yeah, some of you with lesson here. You're afraid. You're afraid. With lesson, it's it's about learning something new. Some of you are afraid. You're afraid, and we have wisdom underneath the deck. Some of you are literally afraid, because if you can see this tree, it's literally, it's gonna remove everything that you've ever known. It may remove all that from you, unlearning what you've already learned. Some of you are literally, you're afraid. Acceptance. See, there's transformation here. Some of you are fearful of transforming. Some of you are fearful. Some of you are not learning, not wanting to take the lesson of asking questions, questioning, questioning yourself, questioning your beliefs, questioning those around you. Some of you are fearful. If you change, yeah, you're holding on. You're holding on with release in reverse. You're holding on tightly. You need to let it go. You're fearful of, of there being, something different out there. Of accepting that some of you, you know deep down that you have to release someone, a person, a place, a thing. You know deep down, but you're fearful. You're fearful of doing this because it's going to strip everything away from you. There's a need to have gratitude here. The divine is giving you a gift. It's giving you a gift. It wants to bless you, but you have to let something go. You have to have more gratitude in your life. Embrace in reverse. Some of you, the divine is giving you gifts here. They're giving you knowledge. They're giving you wisdom, but you're not embracing it because you're fearful. You're not asking questions. You're not letting go. You're not using your imagination. And you're not able to manifest the life that you want because you're not imagining, you're not envisioning the future that you want, because you're living in fear. You're not embracing the change that, transformation. You're not embracing. Because you're not embracing, you're not asking questions, you're not envisioning what life could be like. You're stuck in a mindset. You're stuck in a mindset. You're stuck by, it's other people's beliefs. Yes, I know, and without sounding really, really awful here, but that belief system that you've got, whether it's a religion or not, yes, you may believe. There is some tiny little bits of doubt there. because you sat watching tarot, and I know a lot of religions are against it, but there is doubt, but you're scared of questioning it. This religion that you go by, it's not your religion. Well, it is in a way, but it's not. It's what your mother or your father placed on you. They told you you had to be whatever religion you are, just as their mother told your mother or your father. This religion, this belief system, it was placed upon you. It's not your own. You have to start thinking for yourself. And some of you, if this is not about religion, it's just about your family traditions, the way your family do things. Like, they have to meet up. Everybody has to be at grandma's house at 12 o'clock on a Sunday. And it's, you know, it's like you keep having opportunities to go places, do different things at 12 o'clock on a Sunday. You're missing out on opportunities because you have to go by the book. You have to go by family tradition. And it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you stuck. But you're afraid of rocking the boat. You're afraid. You're not asking questions. You'd rather be sad than rock the boat. You've got a choice to make. You've got a choice to make. Do you want to be happy? Do you want your life to transform? Do you want to grow? Or do you want to stay sad, depressed, unfulfilled, and stay stuck? The choice is yours. But you have to rock the boat if you want to change. If you want change in your life, if you want to manifest the best possible life, you have to envision it. You have to rock the boat. You have to start questioning everything. Synchronicity. The divine, God, higher power, whoever it is that you believe in, they're sending you signs. They're sending you synchronicities. You have to allow the seed to grow. You have to pour into yourself what makes you happy. You're just following somebody else. Following someone else's rule book. Following, you know, the choices that made the person, this big elephant here, the leader. This is the person that made up the rules, that made up, it was their happiness. It was their happiness. There's 3 individual, everybody's different. There's 3 individual elephants here. Everybody is different. Everybody wants different things. We're not all the same. You're following the blueprint of someone else's happiness, and it's not making you happy. You're exhausted. With rest here, you're absolutely exhausted. Some of you, you need to take time alone. Some of you need to learn to say no to family. When they say you have to be at grandma's at 12 o'clock, some of you have to decline. You have to decline. Some of you are empaths and you take on other people's energy. And when you're around these people, when you come away, you feel absolutely drained. And you can feel it while you're in the room with them. You can feel yourself, starting to become really tired, lethargic. Some of you are getting headaches. And it's because these people are draining your energy. Some of you need to learn to say no. Stop people pleasing. Take time for you to, have that moment's peace, to find clarity. Patience in reverse. Yeah, you don't have a moment. You always feel rushed. You always feel rushed. And we've got healing underneath the deck. The people, the situation around you, they're constantly rushing you. You have to be here, you have to do this, you have to do that. None of it is making you happy. You can't heal. You can't heal. You don't have time to recover. You don't have time to rest. This is why some of you need to say no. You need to start asking questions. Why is it so important we have to be at grandma's house for 12 o'clock? We're there every week. You need to start asking questions. Why is it's like, yeah, we all love grandma. But you was just there 6 days ago, It won't hurt you to miss one meal. Yeah, you need time. You need time to, with shed hair. You need to shed this old belief system that is not making you happy, because at the moment, because you're not shedding it, you're not questioning why. You're holding on tightly. You really are holding on tightly. You're drowning in, all this energy that's draining you. You're drowning in other people's emotions because they're projecting, and they're putting on they're putting all this burden onto you that you're literally drowning, because you don't have time to rest. You don't have time to heal. You don't have time to think for yourself. So to stop you from drowning, you need to shed. You need to shed. You need to let go of, this belief system that you're doubting anyway. You need to let go of, people that are draining your energy, that are rushing you, that don't allow you to have time to, have that moment's peace and quiet. They're always rushing you, dictating what you should be doing. Let go of bad habits that, that they're not healthy for you. There are, these habits, they're having an effect on your health, on your, physical health, your emotional health, your mental health. There's a need to shed all that away so you can save yourself from drowning. I'm gonna leave this here. Some of you, yes, I am. Yeah, I've just realised how I've moved the two end ones so you can see them to the bottom here. Yeah, some of you, you're fearful. You're fearful of shedding what no longer serves you. You're only going to end up drowning if you don't. I'm going to leave that there. Someone needs to hear this message. If this is your message, hit the like button, drop a comment, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.